We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Here's Dexter Fowler now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for St. Louis, right fielder, number 25.
And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one. And we're underway. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Trout is there, and he has it for the first out. Now batting, Tommy Pham. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Here's Jed Jerko now. His average coming in way up there in the 380s.
Jed Jerko.
And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that. Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. From the belt, the pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And it's the Cardinals that'll strike first here, and that base hit makes it a 1-0 ball game. Digging in. Number 11, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Now in the box, Jose Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Low for ball 1.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
Takes a knee-high fastball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Eric Young Jr.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Now at the plate, Mike Trout. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Look out. They're starting to put it together. When you get to this territory and you start moving into a week of solid baseball, that's a club starting to come together, and I'm looking at one right now.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Batting third,
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Fowler has a read on it. And the inning is over. Settling in now, Randall Grichuk. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Randall Grichuk.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Down the third baseline. And this is going to get by Beltre down the line. A fair ball. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Batting 8th.
Here's Jed Lowry now. He's currently hitting just under .310 on the season. In tied at 93, ball 1. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
That's a good fastball down the zone. Now, some hitters are good low ball hitters, but that's exactly where you want to be.
And there's ball 2 now. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
The catcher, number 4.
Oh, and it's Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dexter Fowler. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
That's a huge double play. You had a chance to have some runners in scoring position with less than 2 outs. Now all of a sudden you got to run at third base with 2 outs. This is where the hitters got to lock in and say, I'm picking us up anyway.
Calhoun is there, and he puts this one away. Standing in, Nomar Mazara. The average for him entering play here is in the high 360s. So he's one to avoid as a pitcher if at all possible. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Brad Miller. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Late that time for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Jerko has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Into the box now, Cole Calhoun. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the ready for another chance. Tommy Pham. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Young is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Number 3. Second baseman.
So striding forward now, Jed Jerko. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike one. The 0-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
The first baseman, number 55, Stephen.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a two-out triple.
Now
digging
batting.
in to try it again. Number 11. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And this is low, ball one. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Calhoun on the run. He's there to track it down. Here's Manny Machado now. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pham giving chase. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Angel still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Hit down the third base line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Adrian Beltre becomes out number 2 this inning. Sent on the ground out to second. Backhanded. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Jose Martinez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Skied into straightaway right. Calhoun giving chase. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. At the plate, Randall Grichuk. A base hit in his first trip. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a one-out single. So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Jed Lowry. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
The batter,
stepping in, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Well, that got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Yadier Molina is sent packing for the second out of the inning. 0-1, here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. 1-1, here it comes. Now a hard liner toward short, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the. Into the box, Eric Young Jr. comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Center fielder, Eric Young.
Over toward the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Ball 2.
Inside, ball 2.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Lowry will look this one in for the first out. Digging in for his second at bat, Mike Trout. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
At the plate, Eric Hosmer. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's going to be a base hit here for Hosmer. The relay throw, and they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. Now at the plate, Nomar Mazara, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. A step on the bag for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Striding into the box, Brad Miller. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. The 2-1 on its way. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. Number 11 has got it, and the side. Digging in once again, Tommy Pham. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
28, Tommy Pham.
Well hit to right, but foul.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
The batter, number 3.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Jed Jerko is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. On the ground to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. Chopped weakly to the left. Right there is Beltre. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
For the Angels, the right fielder, number 56.
Here comes the first pitch.
Cole Calhoun.
Line toward the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Here's Manny Machado now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that misses inside 1-0. 1 run on 3 hits. And no errors to this point for the Angels. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pham moves over. He's got it 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Adrian Beltre. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line hard toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Calhoun is on his way home. And to score the runner from second. And up next will be Brett Nicholas. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now a swing and a ground ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Center fielder
First pitch
8,
on its way.
Eric.
And pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Outside, 2-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Coming on is Fowler. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in to try it again, number 11. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Third baseman, number 11.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Ready for another chance? Jose Martinez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Calhoun has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the fly out. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. First pitch of the at-bat. Rendell Grichuk is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Set to deal on 2-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Number 8, shortstop, Jed
It's a swinging bunt up the line. That's a foul ball. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Mike Trout. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
For the Angels, the left fielder number 27.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. This is line to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 44.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. First things first, here's a throw over. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
With all that speed over there on first base, I'm not surprised to see that fastball on the outside corner. That's almost like a pitch out.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. Now a move over to first. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Lifted into center field. Pham
Makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first.
on to first. Ready for another shot now. Yadier Molina. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Yadier Molina.
Hit hard on the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dexter Fowler. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Hard liner toward short, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
Center fielder
Stepping into the box, Tommy Pham. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
And that one stayed too low apparently. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner.
Meanwhile now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. Here's Jed Jerko now as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Cam Bedrosian will get the ball. Here as he looks to get the final.
Number 32.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, he hung that one. And man, did he bang it. Just didn't keep it fair.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Hosmer is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead. Striding in once again, Brad Miller. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Second baseman.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Seared down the first baseline, and a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. From the stretch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Here's Manny Machado now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. Oh, this is hit to 3rd. Will it be 2? To second for 1. On to first as they get the double. Stepping up now. Stephen Piscotty, 2 for 3 for him so far, including a Matt Carpenter will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers and 15 RBIs. Miller is there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Trying to pick
11.
things up where he left off. Number 11. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. On the ground now for Beltre at third. Fielded cleanly on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting. Designated
Ready
hitter.
once again, Jose Martinez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. That's wide, 2-0. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Calhoun has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting.
And up next will be Brett Nicholas. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats, foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a little blooper to center. Lowry into shallow center, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Now in the box, Eric Young Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short, and the catch made here by Lowry, and that ends the inning. Here's Randall Grichuk. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Left fielder.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Calhoun has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the 1st out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Jed Lowry. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Swinging a soft liner on to first, and that means the Cardinals are down to their final out now. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. Dribbled to the right side, but it's foul, strike 1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Rounded down the third baseline. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort, and definitely was a factor in the win here.
The victorious Angels. 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For St. Louis, 1 run on 9 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. The winning pitcher is Tyler Skaggs. His record is now 2-2. The loss goes to Michael Wacha. He falls to 2-2. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Big A, 45,050. The Angels once again thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. We expect a good one out of this Diamond Dynasty matchup between the Twins and the Blue Devils. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Here's Charlie Blackmon now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The Twins, left fielder Charlie Blackmon.
And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Ready on 1-2. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Ramirez has room in foul territory. He's got it one away.
Batting second here.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Number 27, Mike Trout.
Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Now that pitch won't light up the radar gun. It's not pretty, but it's effective when you set it up with the rest of your pitches.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Trout is retired. 2 down now.
Number 34.
Here's Bryce Harper now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Well, man, I'm looking at that 0-1 pitch right there, and I'm thinking he got lucky. I mean, that ball down and in, that's right in his wheelhouse. Some guys, that's a good spot. For him, that is not a good place to flirt around with. I wouldn't do it again.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And Reyes will put this one away, and the side. Right back to work as the shortstop, Jose Reyes, digs in to lead off the bottom of inning number 1.
The shortstop, Jose Reyes.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
This is pulled into right. Harper is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Batting third.
Digging in the switch hitter, Nino Choi. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
It looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first. And Stepping in, Hack. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Catcher, number 11.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Harper has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Hanley Ramirez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. There to take it in is Harper, and there are 2 away now. Here's Corey Seager. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called in the inning. So digging in now, Willie McCovey. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Willie McCovey.
Altuve at second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's Carlos Beltran.
Center fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. And this is fouled at the plate. The 0-1 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And strike 3 call. Settling in now, Jose Ramirez. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Jose Ramirez.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. 0-1, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Now here's the pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Harper on the run. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Second baseman, Jose.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And it's gone. At the plate, Tom Seaver. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The pitcher number 40.
First delivery to him on the way.
Seaver.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he's able to fight this one off, foul to the right, and the count will hold at 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Charlie Blackmon, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Carlos Beltran will come on as a pinch hitter.
Carlos Beltran.
Bounce to first. McCovey gloves it. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Joe Mauer. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Catcher, Joe Mauer.
Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one. So the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Striding into the box, Jose Ramirez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Dribbled to the right side. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single. Coming to the plate now, Warren Spahn, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Second baseman
Corey Seager is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
And he will be tagged out at the plate. Ready for another chance? Mike Trout. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Mike Trout.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. Back up the middle, and Trout has himself a base hit. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bryce Harper comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now a flare out toward right center. Calling for it, Harper. And that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now in the box, Pack. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On the move is Trout from first. And now they've got him in a rundown. The tag, and he is out at second. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here it comes, 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
3-0 now.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4. Here's Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack it.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. A runner on first with 2 away. And there he goes towards second. And this is going to be a foul ball. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so they'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. He's running again. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4. Striding in once again, Corey Seager. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The runner scores from second. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nino Choi.
Leading off the 4th inning.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nino Choi.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Hack waits on it. 1 out. Into the box now, Willie McCovey. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit. Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Ready on 1-2. This is skied into short left center. Beltran has a read on it. 2 down. Here's Carlos Beltran. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate and on top.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Standing in, Jose Altuve. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. At the plate, Tom Seaver. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Seaver.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. Right there is Reyes. On to first, and there were 2 down. Into the box, Carlos Beltran. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now a check swing, but did he hold up in time? No, swung the bat, says Clyde Washington. It's strike 1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Mike Trout.
Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Harper. And that retires the side. Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
You know, it's so hard to get around on a pitch like that, particularly when it's up and in on your hands like that. I call that Black and Decker ball. It's going to break a lot of bats.
This is line to left. In is Beltran, but this is down for a base hit. Striding in, Joe Mauer. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Chopped foul wide of first. A runner at first with no outs here.
That's a ball.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And another foul ball. The next 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Third baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And this will be hauled in by Beltran for out number 2. Now at the plate. Warren Spahn.
21.
Curtis Granderson will grab a bat and hit.
Coming in to pinch hit. Curtis Granderson.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Beltran retreats to the track, and he'll put this.
Now pitching. Davey Price.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bryce Harper. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
Fielder, Bryce Harper.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Line to the right side, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Riding in once again, Hack. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. 0-2, here it is. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it, makes the play, one away. Ready once again, Hanley Ramirez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And no swing apparently, ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit sharply toward the right side. Harper is there, 2 down. Here's Corey Seager, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Corey Seager.
Drilled to the right side, and that is into right field. A base hit. Long throw to the plate. Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one. Here's Price now on 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Bullet back up the middle. Beltran is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Reyes. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Jose Reyes.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Sent on the ground out to second, and that is going to get on through. So Reyes is aboard on a leadoff hit. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning.
Second baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Corey Seager. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. A pitch out, the throw, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Reyes the runner at first with nobody out. And a good call as they pitch out there, but Reyes isn't going yet. 2-0 count. Here it comes. And a good call as they pitch out there, but Reyes isn't going yet. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. He's on the move again from first. Hit swung on and missed the throw. And it's not in time, so Reyes has himself a stolen base. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Number 7.
Ready for another shot now. Nino Choi, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Beltran has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
First baseman number
Stepping
44.
into the box, Willie McCovey. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Oh, that one deflects off him. I think it got his arm. Throw goes over to third, and he will make it back in there. He's safe at third.
The center fielder number
Striding
15.
in, Carlos Beltran. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Jose Altuve.
Bounce towards the mound. But this is foul for the first strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Another one sent foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Scorched to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The pitcher, number 41.
Digging in, Tom Seaver. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Choi has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Carlos Beltran. He comes in 1-for-2 with that home run he hit earlier. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Now here it comes. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Beltran has a read on it, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Digging in and looking for more, Bryce Harper. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. So here's Joe Mauer. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Joe Mauer.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. First delivery to him on the way. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, third
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Jose Ramirez is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
Ramirez is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out. Now batting. David Price. He's newly entered into the ball. Lou Brock is going to come on as a pinch hitter now, so that means we've seen the last of David Price. And this will be fouled away. 2 outs here with a runner at third. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Ramirez is there for it, and that's the 3rd out. Dylan Betances has been summoned from the bullpen. Standing in, Mike Trout. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit it. A little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. The 1-2 pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bryce Harper stands in as he looks at ball one here. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location, but to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
Bases are empty, one man out. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Number 11.
Pat is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
The shortstop.
And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. There to take it is Beltran, and that's out number 1. Here's Corey Seager. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the pitch. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder
Seaver peers in. Here's the first pitch. On a swing, and he popped him up. Off to the left in foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. And here's Hanley Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
First baseman.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Hanley Ramirez becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Corey Seager stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Down and in as he's forced to back out of the way that time. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a looper to left. Choi shading to his right. 2 down.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Jose Ramirez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Inside here with a cutter as he's lucky that one didn't get him. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Right there is Reyes. Throw in time, and the side is retired. At the plate, Willie McCovey. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Stepping in, Carlos Beltran. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit hard back up the middle. And Beltran's aboard. It's a base hit. Here's Bryce Harper now. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple.
Bryce Harper.
Sean Doolittle comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with Andrew McCutcheon. Will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. And that's through into left, a base hit. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. In now, Joe Mauer. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to first. He's got it, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. Digging in, Jose Ramirez. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. And that swung on and fouled straight back. Second and third here, 1 man out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
What, hold up on a 2-strike changeup right there? That's a nice piece of hitting. You know you're looking for a fastball, 2 strikes and adjust. But the changeup, the hold up on, nice job.
And it appears as though we'll see it.
Now coming into pinch hit. And Sobris.
Wade Davis takes over on the mound. Now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up Eddie Murray. Will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Fouled back. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. He's set. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Beltran is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game.